When we think of the richest people in history, names like Bezos, Musk, and Gates come to mind. Fortunes built on technology, innovation, a stroke of entrepreneurial genius. But there were individuals who walked the earth long before, whose wealth dwarfed even these modern titans, kings, emperors, and merchants whose riches were as vast as their ambition. Let's uncover the untold stories of the real wealthiest people in history. Our journey begins in the heart of Africa, the year 1324. Across the shifting sands of the Sahara, a vast caravan makes its way towards the holy city of Mecca. At its head, Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire. His wealth, unimaginable. Gold, so plentiful it was said the emperor's camels staggered under its weight. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was not just a religious journey, but a display of opulence unlike any the world had ever seen. He distributed gold to the poor, built mosques in every city he visited. His generosity so extravagant it caused inflation that rippled across the Mediterranean for years to come. Mansa Musa's fortune, if calculated today, would be worth an estimated $400 billion. His empire, a beacon of learning and culture, stretching across thousands of miles. Our next destination takes us to 18th century Europe, where finance took root. The Rothschilds, synonymous with power and wealth. Their story begins in Frankfurt's Jewish ghetto with Meyer Amschel Rothschild. Europe needed capital, and the Rothschilds provided it. Meyer Amschel established a network of banks across Europe. Information was their currency, allowing them to amass a fortune. The Rothschilds, a testament to the enduring power of finance. Chapter 3. Jakob Fugger, the banker who crowned emperors. From the bustling financial centers of the 16th century emerges another titan of wealth, Jakob Fugger, known throughout Europe simply as Jakob the Rich. Born into a family of weavers, Fugger possessed an uncanny aptitude for commerce. He understood that the world was changing, that the old feudal systems were giving way to a new era driven by trade, exploration, and the insatiable hunger for capital. Fugger's genius lay in his ability to exploit this changing landscape. He financed expeditions to the New World, bankrolled kings and emperors, his loans securing his influence over vast swathes of Europe. His name became synonymous with both immense wealth and social responsibility, a rare combination that cemented his place in history. Chapter 4. John D. Rockefeller, the oil baron. Our journey takes us to 19th century America, a young nation brimming with ambition. Amongst the burgeoning industries rose John D. Rockefeller, defining American capitalism. From humble beginnings, he saw the potential of oil, the lifeblood of the Industrial Revolution. With ruthless efficiency, Rockefeller built Standard Oil, controlling 90% of America's oil production. Later, he dedicated himself to philanthropy, funding education, medicine, and scientific research. Chapter 5. Andrew Carnegie, the Steel King who gave it all away. Our final destination takes us back to the heart of the Industrial Revolution, to the steel mills of Pittsburgh, where another titan of industry forged his fortune. Andrew Carnegie, a Scottish immigrant who arrived in America penniless, but with an unwavering work ethic and a vision for a new age. Carnegie saw the future in steel, the very bones of the modern world, and he dedicated himself to mastering its production. His company, Carnegie Steel, became the largest of its kind, propelling America to the forefront of the industrial age. Carnegie believed that the man who dies rich dies disgraced, spending the latter part of his life giving his fortune away, building libraries, funding universities, and establishing philanthropic foundations. From the sands of ancient Mali to the heart of industrial America, these individuals amassed fortunes that boggle the mind. They built empires, toppled governments, and shaped the very course of history. Their stories, though separated by centuries and continents, are united by a common thread, the insatiable drive for wealth, power, and the indelible mark they left on the world. Yet their immense riches pale in comparison to the profound impact of their actions, the legacies that continue to resonate long after their fortunes have faded. Who then can truly be called the richest of them all? Perhaps it is not the size of their wealth, but the scope of their vision, the impact of their choices, that truly defines their place in the grand tapestry of history. Who do you think was truly the richest of them all? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history.